like I said, at the age of 36, I was diagnosed with arthritis, which I was told by the number one orthopedic surgeon in India is not curable. He told me that I could not play badminton, which I loved. He said, now you can't play badminton. He said, you can't run because it's really not good for you. And, he said, you have to be really slow and everything. And you know what my reaction was? I started laughing. Because I've been a fighter my whole life.
Yeah.
The childhood I've had, the kind of life I have lived, I've fought.
Yeah.
And I've achieved whatever I wanted to achieve with that spirit.
Yeah.
That you cannot conquer my spirit, you cannot crush me. So I looked at him and I started laughing and I said, I'll cure it and I'll show you. He said, how? I said, I don't know, but I'll find it.
I'll find a
And sure enough, I got lucky. I found multiple doctors who advised me on various things. I understood the connection between Vata and arthritis, and I altered my diet because you see, the problem is, and this is very funny, that because I was so health conscious, my friends would be eating pizza and burgers and I would be having salad. I didn't know that my prakriti was Vata.
Yeah.
And it was aggravating it.
Yeah.
And then when I would go to a shooting, like let's say if I was shooting in Juhu, my friends in Juhu, like, even like Shatrughan Sinha's wife, Anju Mahindru, all of these friends would say, oh, you're shooting in Juhu, I'm sending you Rajma. They knew I loved Rajma, and Rajma was my favorite food, and it was aggravating my Vata even more.
Yeah. Beans and pulses.
Yeah. So the thing is, without that knowledge, I was trying to do the right thing, but I was making it worse. But once I got to know Ayurveda, I knew how bad salads can be if you don't eat it correctly.
Exactly.
So there's a time to eat salad, which you will help us with.
Yeah.
There's a time to eat salad. There's a way to eat salads if you want to. Otherwise, you cook those salads and you have, grilled vegetables and all of that. So once I got that information, once I got that knowledge, combining that with a host of other things that we did, which again you will enlighten us with, I cured my arthritis. Today I play tennis for 2 hours. Before that, I have done my yoga at 4:30 in the morning. So, it's just perfect. And why should this system, why should this knowledge be hidden, from people who really want to cure themselves? It's really out there. If they think that the only option they have is allopathy, and I have nothing against allopathy. Today if I'm in a car accident and my hand is cut off, I'm not going to put some banana leaf on it.
Absolutely.
I'm going to go to a doctor. The doctors are lifesavers.
Yeah.
We need doctors, and allopathy is fantastic to what it does. But then there are certain things which allopathy says, oh, we can't cure it. Then if you can't cure it, then don't give me 300 tablets to have just to keep it under control. With those side effects.
You're not treating the disease.
Yeah, you're saying I'm not treating the disease, but take this pill. It doesn't work for me.
It's like spraying perfume on garbage, right? You think it's going to clear the
Spraying
garbage.
perfume on garbage, that's fantastic.
That's exactly what you're doing with these medicines. And again, like we said, we respect allopathy doctors, the good doctors, because there's a place for them for acute conditions like a heart attack or a fracture, car accident. At that point in time, you can't run to an Ayurvedic doctor or a naturopathy or a yoga teacher and ask him to cure you, right? Then you need an acute treatment, which requires invasive treatments like cutting and breaking and stitching and removing, damaged tissues and muscles, and then fixing that body. And after you're done with that acute treatment, you need to go on a lifestyle change to heal your body. That's what is causing this huge rift and gap between Western medicine and Eastern sciences. Western medicine is great for acute conditions. Eastern sciences like yoga, Ayurveda, naturopathy is great for chronic lifestyle diseases. 90% of the diseases are lifestyle diseases. Diabetes, arthritis, cholesterol, your even cardiac health issues, fatty liver, psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, urticaria, thyroid. They're all called autoimmune disorders. But they're actually triggered due to a poor lifestyle, stress, and accelerating your aging process because of accumulation of undigested foods, metabolic waste, ama, and toxins in your body. And what is arthritis? Arthritis is inflammation between your joints caused due to the accumulation of ama, which is known as toxins or poison in Ayurveda, between your joints. Where did the toxins and poison come from? It didn't come from the air. It didn't come from communicable diseases through touch or, having the same water. It has come from the food you've eaten.
Yeah.
And that undigested food has accumulated in the form of toxins and poisons between your joints, causing ama. And now your body is trying to fight the toxins there. There's a battle going on between your joints, between your immune system and the toxins and the bad cells. And in that battle, what happens? Everything around gets destroyed.
Yeah.
And that's inflammation.